Hello, lovely viewers. You are most welcome to our channel Poetry Online. In this video, we shall be presenting to you some selected past questions on antonyms. Kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on all our new videos. Once again, let us assure you of a very interesting discussion. Get ready for this lesson. In each of the following sentences, there is a word underlined in one gap. From the list of words lettered A to D, choose the word that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the underlined word, and thus will at the same time correctly fill the gap in the sentence. The accused confirms the statement at the court, but his accomplice dashed his. A. Discredited his. B. Scrutinized his. C. Denied his. D. Declined his. The correct answer to this question is D. The accused confirmed the statement at the court, but his accomplice declined his. As a result of his affluence, Mr. Oyo shops at the Kingsway only. A. Quality. B. Poverty. C. Pomp. D. Difficulties. The correct answer to this question is B. As a result of his poverty, Mr. Oyo shops at the Kingsway only. Some of the colors were certainly attractive, but the others were dash. A. Unique. B. Passive. C. Pleasant. D. Repulsive. The correct answer to this question is D. Some of the colors were certainly attractive, but the others were repulsive. Many Christians often forget the temporal responsibilities of their leaders. A. Material. B. Permanent. C. Circular. D. Spiritual. The correct answer to this question is D. Spiritual. The teacher condemned Naomi's conduct, but dashed Ekua's reaction. A. Approved. B. Defended. C. Respected. D. Exposed. The correct answer to this question is A. The teacher condemned Naomi's conduct, but approved Ekua's reaction. Though uncouth in the school days, Mansa now appears dash. A. Enlightened. B. Literate. C. Reformed. D. Refined. The correct answer to this question is D. Though uncouth in the school days, Mansa now appears refined. The boy looked down on the collector for his recklessness, but respected the driver for his dash. A. Fortitude. B. Anxiety. C. Caution. D. Indifference. The correct answer to this question is C. The boy looked down on the collector for his recklessness, but respected the driver for his caution. You must conceal this information from your daughter, otherwise she will dash it to her friends. A. Expose it to her friends. B. Unveil it to her friends. C. Disclose it to her friends. D. Uncover it to her friends. The correct answer to this question is C. You must conceal this information from your daughter, otherwise she will disclose it to her friends. The accused claimed that the killing was not premeditated, but rather dash. A. Anticipated. B. Sudden. C. Instigated. D. Accidental. The correct answer to this question is D. The accused claimed that the killing was not premeditated, but rather accidental. The aroma of the stew contrasts greatly with the dash from the gutter. A. Emission. B. Air. C. Fume. D. Stench. The correct answer to this question is D. The aroma of the stew contrasts greatly with the stench from the gutter. Everyone expected Maggie to be gorgeously dressed, but she looked dash. A. Smart. B. Shabby. C. Ugly. D. Indecent. The correct answer to this question is B. Shabby. The drug was meant to safeguard the children against disease, but it rather dashed their lives. A. Risked their lives. B. Endangered their lives. C. Shortened their lives. D. Threatened their lives. The correct answer to this question is B. It rather endangered their lives. Having been advised not to isolate herself from the village folks, Abba freely dashed with them. A. Abba freely played with them. B. Abba freely conversed with them. C. Abba freely mingled with them. D. Abba freely lived with them. The correct answer to this question is C. Abba freely mingled with them. In politics, diplomacy pays more than dash. A. Frankness. B. Realities. C. Promises. D. Planning. The correct answer to this question is A. Frankness. But for one controversial answer, all her responses were dash. A. Sincere. B. Understandable. C. Formal. D. Acceptable. The correct answer to this question is D. Acceptable. Books in a good library should be well dashed, not jumbled. A. Arranged. B. Registered. C. Numbered. D. Compiled. The correct answer to this question is A. Books in a good library should be well arranged, not jumbled. Peter is garrulous, as his brother is A. Quiet. B. Speechless. C. Tactless. D. Taciturn. The correct answer to this question is D. Peter is garrulous, as his brother is taciturn. It is dash, not optional for members of the community to participate in communal labor. A. It is essential. B. It is obligatory. C. It is forceful. D. It is compelling. The correct answer to this question is B. It is obligatory, not optional for members of the community to participate in communal labor. A good friend should not be evasive, but dash in expressing his views. A. Eloquent. B. Unique. C. Truthful. D. Forthright. The correct answer to this question is D. Forthright. Her beauty is fading, while her younger sister's is dash. A. Blossoming. B. Shining. C. Increasing. D. Growing. The correct answer to this question is A. Her beauty is fading, while her younger sister's is blossoming. The dash effect of the balm relieved me of excruciating pain. A. The calming effect of the balm. B. The charming effect of the balm. C. The soothing effect of the balm. D. The softening effect of the balm. The correct answer to this question is C. Tom's account of the incident was dash, while his sister's was detailed. A. Unbalanced. C. Confused. D. Shallow. The correct answer to this question is D. Though the congregation was skeptical about the future of the church, The pastor remained dash. A. Optimistic. B. Adamant. C. Hilarious. D. Faithful. The correct answer to this question is A. Optimistic. The general supervisor is good at terminating other people's projects, but has not been capable of dash his own. A. Finishing his own. B. Integrating his own. C. Initiating his own. D. Organizing his own. The correct answer to this question is D. The general supervisor is good at terminating other people's projects, but has not been capable of organizing his own. The comments the secretary made were quite innocuous, but her boss considered them dash. A. Polite. B. Inappropriate. C. Antagonistic. D. Hurtful. Ababio declared that he would do only dash business and stay away from illegal ones. A. Commercial business. B. Justifiable business. C. Legitimate business. D. Outstanding business. Ababio declared that he would do only legitimate business and stay away from illegal ones. While Owusu was dashing his expenditure, his son was prodigal. A. Economical. B. Resourceful. D. Restrictive. D. Limited. The correct answer to this question is A. Economical. The number of suspects exonerated in the murder case far exceeded those that A. Arrested. B. Tried. C. Summoned. D. Convicted. The correct answer to this question is D. Convicted. Atongo was very docile when he was a child. It is therefore surprising to see how dash she has become. A. Aggressive. B. Charming. C. Manly. D. Handsome. The correct answer to this question is A. Aggressive. Instead of shunning Duffy, we should rather find a way of dash her. A. Accepting her. B. Praising her. C. Honoring her. D. Encouraging her. The correct answer to this question is A. Accepting her. While members of parliament endorsed the motion, the cabinet dashed it. A. Refuted. B. Registered. C. Rejected. D. Condemned. The correct answer to this question is C. While members of parliament endorsed the motion, the cabinet rejected it. It is more difficult to scale the hill than to dash it. A. Descend. B. Dismount. C. Slide. D. Disembark. The correct answer to this question is A. Do not scatter the books on the table. Dash them neatly on the shelves. A. Pack. B. Keep. C. Arrange. D. Amount. The correct answer to this question is C. Do not scatter the books on the table. Arrange them neatly on the shelves. Provocative acts inflame passions. They do not dash them. A. They do not prevent them. B. They do not soothe them. C. They do not distort them. D. They do not manage them. The correct answer to this question is B. Provocative acts inflame passions. They do not soothe them. The Supreme Court ratified the result it had earlier dashed. A. Despised. B. Suppressed. C. Discarded. D. Annulled. The correct answer to this question is D. The Supreme Court ratified the result it had earlier annulled. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.